welcome to Trucks and Other Stuff. Thanks for watching. Before we get started, I wanted to show you guys. See if you can see that or not. It was much bigger earlier, but there's a rainbow over there. It was a double. Massive. It's a beautiful morning. Monday morning here in central Iowa. Right now we are headed to Overland Park, Kansas. So basically Kansas City area. Yeah, it's 6:37. Left the house at just before 6 this morning. We're gonna hop on down there, get to our delivery close to 10, hopefully. That is the plan. And yeah, it's a good day. Yeah, please subscribe, hit the like button, the thumbs up button if you like the video. We're gonna head down to Kansas City, like I said. We're gonna try to get a couple loads coming back, hopefully back over to Illinois, because that's where there are loads. So gotta follow those loads. And yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Don't forget that we are gonna do the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I think I've mentioned this a couple times in the last couple videos. We are almost to 1,000 subscribers. I think right now, while we're talking, it's 996. So stay tuned for that. When we do hit 1,000 subscribers, I will do a video specifically on that and give you the parameters to win a light bar. I don't even know if I said that in a second. 12-inch light bar. We're just going to send that to you guys as a thank you for getting us to 1,000 subscribers. So I appreciate it. Enjoy this video. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, so we're at the delivery. I'm just trying to search out where I'm supposed to be. And I pulled into this driveway. The place is called Dimensional Innovations, I believe so. And just went in the wrong entrance. Better be safe than sorry. I knew that entrance I could get in and out with no problem. So not really an issue to pull in there, figure out where I'm going, and then go to the right place. This piece is clearly labeled pickups and delivery, but it's hard to get in and out, so we're just gonna give somebody a call, I think is what we're gonna do. Figure out what in the world we're supposed to be doing, because that spot does not look like a driveway that I can get in and out of. But over here I can, so let's go figure out what I'm doing. I'm gonna leave you guys go, and then I'll set you up on the trailer to watch the delivery. Okay, so we are loaded now, as you've seen. It's a load of scaffolding material and ladders. There's a couple different things they said for weight. 8,500 was one, and 6,500 was another. And people that said 8,500 said that sometimes on some of these pieces they overestimate. So my guess is it's probably 7,500. I don't know that for sure. I might go get a scale ticket. I might not. Even if it's on the higher end, I'm still fine on weight, obviously. I can haul up to 10,000 pounds and 32 feet. So, it is 3:30 now, and if you're paying attention to what time I left this morning, you might be wondering why it took me so long to get all this stuff done. And you'd be right in saying that it took a long time, because this morning we had some fun. I didn't record any of it because I was in go mode, because I had some problems with my trailer, and I'll show you this later. The piece that was the problematic piece. I don't know what happened, honestly, because I haven't taken this wheel. It was the front driver's side wheel off my trailer. The lug nuts all came loose, not all the way off, but they came off enough, all of them, that lost one of the studs, and the rest of them were all eaten up. Plus the stud holes in the wheels were completely chewed up. I'll show you later. It's pretty bad. And then also where the wheel seats to the hub, it was all chewed up. So I found out about this when I got to Osceola, Iowa, there at the Pilot Flying J, where I typically fill up when I'm headed down to Kansas City. And so I parked my trailer there, and I hopped back up to Des Moines, about a 45-minute drive to where I needed to be. And I got it. The first stop I went to was Northern Tool and Equipment, because I thought they would have the brake drum and hub assembly, but they didn't. They only had up to 6 lug, and that obviously doesn't work. So I've been to a couple other trailer dealers in the Des Moines area, and the place I ended up going was Snappy's Trailer Sales, and they had everything I needed. They had the assembly, the brake drum and hub assembly, and that comes with the bearing braces already installed, and they had a bearing kit, so I had all the seals and bearings that I needed to redo that hub assembly. So it was real quick there once I got to Snappy's, picked those parts up, and then I ran back down to my trailer, and it took 15-20 minutes to put everything back together. Ended up having to stop once or twice. Actually, I stopped 2 or 3 times more. But the first time I was checking the temperature on the hub assembly, the hub itself, to see if it was getting hot, and it was warming up. So I gave it a couple more exits, and I stopped again and checked it again, and it was significantly worse. It would have hurt my hand if I had grabbed it. So I found a good place to park, and I readjusted the bearing. The first time I adjusted the bearing, I must have tightened it too much, because after that, the next stop I made, everything had actually cooled down significantly from the first time. So obviously I had it too tight. All I did was one flat of the axle nut back and set it right there, and she's good to go. So we now have a new tire and rim. The tire wasn't bad on the old one, but the rim was destroyed, and this was just quicker just to grab a spare. And new tire and rim, new hub assembly, new bearings, new seals. All that is new. So, and adjusted brakes. So we're good to go. Good to go for a while. That whole excursion probably took me 2.5 hours. 2 hours, 2.5 hours extra. So, in all reality, I would have been out of here at like 1:30. But we should be fine on hours of service. But we're pushing it. We're pushing it. We're all right though. Stop at the Pilot Flying J in Kearney, Missouri. Fill up and then get all the way back to the house on that tank, I think. And this load goes to Illinois. So we'll let you go. It has been a very exciting day, but thanks for coming along for the ride. We'll catch you later. Hey, it's another couple days later, and I realized I never actually showed you what happened to my trailer. I did tell you that I had to go all the way back to Des Moines from Osceola, and I had to get a hub assembly, brake drum, and the bearing kit because of what happened to my trailer. Now, I have racked my brain, and I have not loosened these lug nuts, and I tightened them down good a while back. I don't know what happened. They must have just worked themselves loose. This is why you check very closely every day when you do your pre-trip. Check your lug nuts, because you don't want to be stupid like me, not check and find out the hard way. I pulled up to the fuel islands, started filling up, and then did my walk around like I always do. And I could see how much the lug nuts were chewed, the lug holes were chewed out. And the lug nuts were like almost off of it. You can see here also where it completely ate up the studs. One of them, this one right here, is missing. And also where the rim rides on the hub, this is all supposed to be flat, straight down. Obviously it's not, because this, you can see where it was eating up right in here. All in all, this could have ended very badly. I'm thankful that I caught it. Thankful I stopped. Thankful I was able to find the part. Praise the Lord for that. I was able to find the part the second place I went. Didn't have to go too far out of the way. So, this is the admonition for the day, I guess. Check your lug nuts. Check your lug nuts. I would have lost a wheel going down the road. And I think for obvious reasons, that's not something you want. So, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.